Oh.
Something the matter?
Oh, my gardener hasn't been here for a month. Now he can't come for another week.
Well, they're all the same, useless. Oh, look, I'm sorry about all the dust all over your bushes. But the builder's just finished my new driveway today. Thank heavens, I never saw such a mess.
Well, we're off now, Mrs. Parker. Hope you're happy with the job. Left young Tim to tidy up, so if you want anything, just see him. Bye now.
Same thing every day. The poor little bugger always cops all the dirty work. Hi, Tim. Throw a hose over Miss Horton's bushes before you go, will you, dear? There's a good boy. Right?
Righto, Mrs. Parker.
Good looking, isn't he? Not over bright, mind you, but a nice kid. You must have seen him working around here.
No, I haven't.
Oh, of course, you'd always left for the office before the builders got here in the morning. Oh, anyway, sorry about the dust on your bushes, but Tim will take care of it. Well, things to do. See you.
It's 10 minutes to 5 Eastern Standard Time. Now, from the Salzburgian Night Suite by Erich von Oppenheim is the Gavotte Marie Antoinette. In this recording, the Symphony Orchestra of St. Croix is conducted by the composer.
Hello.
Thanks so much for doing that. I appreciate it.
Oh, that's all right.
Would you like to do some work around the place for me?
What kind of work?
Well, the garden is a mess. The man who usually does it for me hurt his back or something. If you could just tidy up and cut the grass. I have a mower in back.
Have you?
Well, would you like to do the work or not?
Fair bit to do. When do you want me to start?
Tomorrow morning.
All right. Why?
What's your name?
Tim. Oh, Tim Melville. Bye.
Goodbye.
Thanks. Yeah, you better give me one, too.
Yeah?
Got box 2. He's one of them.
Oh, good day, son.
Tim.
You're a shout, girlie. Get a midi for Tim.
Another midi for Tim, love. I'll make it all round.
You late where you been?
Oh, finished that job today. Harry left us behind to tidy up.
Deal with the overtime.
Got another job, too.
Yeah?
Can I have another one, Dad?
Well, take it easy. You drink fast like that, you'll get pissed.
Oh, sorry, I was thirsty. Can I?
Well, in a minute. Where's the job?
Lady next door wants me to cut her grass.
Next door to where?
Next door to where we were today.
And where does you want a grass cut, Tim? Front, back, or otherwise, eh?
Shut your big trap, girlie. Tim don't understand that kind of talk.
Sorry, Ron, I was only kidding.
Well, don't. Did you say you do the job? Shut up or I'll flatten you. Did you?
Tomorrow morning.
Good. Extra money will come in handy. What sort of a lady is she?
Oh, You know, sort of an older lady. Lives in a big place.
One of those. Rich old biddy?
Oh, I don't know. Drives a big car, but she's a real nice lady.
Well, they're all nice as long as they'll be in it.
Can't you get your mind on something else? Want another beer? Good, it's your shout. Another round, please, boy.
Okay.
I'm hungry. Sit in.
Come on, man.
Hello, Mother.
Don't mother me. Your dinner's ruined.
Oh, you always say that, Em. What's to eat?
As if you'd know when you're full of beer.
We only have the usual.
And that's usually one too many. It's Friday. What do you always get on a Friday? Fish and chips.
As usual.
Now get that into you.
I like fish and chips.
Wouldn't matter what I gave you, son, would it? You'd always say it was your favourite. Give us a cup of tea later. There's a good movie on the telly. I don't want to miss it.
Yes, love. Get your father a glass and an opener. Good boy.
Who is it?
Me.
Who? Who is it? Who is that?
Me. Tim. Tim Melville. Hello.
Hello. You know what time it is?
7 o'clock.
You always start work this early?
Every day. Monday to Friday.
This is Saturday. Oh, well, I'll show you what the mower is. Do you think you can manage that?
No worries. I'm good with machinery.
Well, is there anything else you'll need, Mr. Melville?
You keep on calling me Mr. Melville. I'm not Mr. Melville. I'm Tim Melville. My dad's Mr. Melville.
Well, I'll leave it to you, Tim.
Right on, Mrs.
Please, I'm not Mrs. I'm Miss Horton.
Right on, Miss Horton. Anything you say.
Cup of tea? Sit down. How do you like your tea?
No milk. Lots of sugar.
Do help yourself.
I just put it in till it's sweet enough.
Cake?
Oh, I love chocolate cake, especially when it's got a lot of cream inside. Good book?
Yes, it's very interesting.
Don't like books much.
What do you read?
Don't.
You don't read anything?
Can't.
You can't read?
All right.
You went to school?
Well, I couldn't learn, so Mum and Dad didn't make me keep on going. I'm not a full quid. Anyone will tell you that.
How old were you when you left school?
About 15.
How old are you now?
24. Had a birthday last month. This is good, Miss Horton.
Please, call me Mary.
Oh, I don't know. You sure? Well, Dad says I should never call older people anything but Mr. or Mrs. or Miss.
I'm not that old.
Oh. Well, gotta get back to work.
If you don't finish up, you can come back another day. Maybe next Saturday.
Oh, yes, I'd like that. Oh, as long as Dad says I can. I like you. I really do. Well, better than anyone except Mum and Dad and Dawny. She's my sister.
Thank you. That's very nice of you to say that.
Think nothing of it. That was my special imitation of a kangaroo.
Oh, that was very good, Tim. I could tell right away.
I finished out here if you want to come and take a look. And then I'll start on the back.
Oh, please don't worry about finishing today. You can come back next Saturday. If your father says it's all right.
All right. Whatever you say.
Well, come inside and wash up. Bathroom's right over there.
Oh. Gee, nice house.
Come take a look at the rest of it.
All those books. This is a nice house. Isn't that beautiful? It's my favorite color, blue.
It's very old. It belonged to my mother. That was her favorite color, too. The bathroom's right through there. I left out a towel and soap for you.
Right, Ta.
name and address are written on a piece of paper inside. Would you give this to your father so that he and your mother will know who I am?
Righto. Thanks. Goodbye.
Don't forget to give it to him.
I never forget anything when I'm told.
I didn't think you would.
Goodbye, Miss Horton.
Mary.
Goodbye, Mary. Hi.
Hello, son. Want a beer?
Wouldn't mind.
Get another bottle. Oh. How'd it go today?
Real good. Mary's nice.
Mary?
Miss Horton. She told me to call her that. I didn't know at first, you know what you always said about what you should call older people and that. She said it was all right. It's all right, isn't it?
Well, I suppose so, if she said so. Did she, pay you like she promised? $20. I'll look after it for you, right?
She wants me to come again next Sunday, too.
Didn't you finish?
No?
Well, son, if she's willing to pay you, you can front up next Saturday. And any Saturday you like.
That looks nice.
Not bad, eh?
Come out to the patio. We'll have some tea.
Sure.
Get the phone, will you, Tim?
Hello? Who? Oh, Mary. Hello. What? Oh, yeah, he's here. Dad. It's for you, Mary.
Who?
Miss Horton.
Hello? Yes, Miss Horton. No, we've never met. How are you? I'm fine, thanks. A favour? Well, I don't see why not. If you'd like Tim to help you down at the beach, that'd be all right. I'm sure Tim won't mind. He enjoys working for you. Good. Did you want to talk to him? Just a minute. Miss Horton wants to talk to you again.
Hello? Yeah, that'd be nice, Mary. I'd like that. Next weekend. Good Goodbye, Mary. Did you hear that? I'm going to the beach with Mary.
You ever been up here before?
Nah, don't get out much. None of us do. Oh, except Dawny. That's my sister. She even went overseas once for a holiday. Have you ever been overseas?
I was born in America.
Oh.
Take your bag. We're going to leave the car here.
Okay. I got it.
Good. I have to pick up some things. Mr. Thompson, hello.
Hello, Mrs. I've got your order ready. That'll be $12.10. Make it $12 even.
This is Tim, Mr. Thompson.
Hello, son.
Hi.
We're going to take the Jeep.
I've never been for a ride on the beach before. This is fun.
Sit down, you'll fall out.
Oh, this is nice.
Let me help you.
I got it.
Well, I think that's enough work for today. Would you like to go surfing?
Oh, yes. Look, I bought my swim trunks, like I said.
Oh, good. You go change, and I'll get us some towels.
All right.
What's the matter?
You said we were going swimming.
Oh, not me, you. I haven't been near the water in years.
Well, you had to come swimming with me, Mary.
Oh, I'm sorry. I burn so easily.
But it won't be the same. Look, I can't go swimming all by myself. Please come swimming with me, Mary.
I don't even know if I have a bathing suit down here.
Well, go and take a look. Please. Please go and take a look.
All right, I'll take a look.
You found one?
Yes.
Now we can go swimming.
Yes.
How come if you live down here, you never go to the beach?
Well,
If I lived here, I'd go to the beach every day.
it is beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah. Where do you want me to put the chair?
This is fine.
Oh. You coming?
I'll check the water.
Come on, let's go in.
Let me give it a try. Wait a minute, I forgot my shoes.
Come on. Come on. Oh, it's nice. Come on. Nice. Where are you going?
Oh, you go.
Come on, back. Are you coming in?
No, I'll stay right here.
All right, I'll go for a dip. Are you sure you won't come in?
Oh, I can't. It's too cold.
All right, let's go for a run on the beach.
All right.
Hey, turn your lights out.
Goodbye, Mary. Thanks for taking me to the beach.
Good night, Tim.
Goodbye.
So that's Mary Horton.
Who?
Tim works for her weekends.
Huh?
I think, that's about enough of that for one night.
Are you happy?
What do you think?
Hmm.
Another cup of tea, son?
No, thanks, Mum. I'm sleepy. I think I'll go to bed.
Oh, all right.
Night, Mum. Night, Dad.
Night, son.
Good night.
Good night. Hello, Dawn.
Oh, g'day, Tim.
Been out tonight, eh?
Yeah, with Mick. How'd the weekend go?
Oh, great. Why don't you see what Mary gave me? How about that?
Oh, yeah, The Wind in the Willows. I read it at school.
It's all about animals who talk like people. Mary's been teaching me to read. She says I'm doing real good. You want to hear me read something?
Oh, not now, Tim. I'm a bit tired. Tomorrow, maybe, hey?
All right. Night, Donnie.
Night, Tim. Sleep tight.
He fielded this ball beautifully and on the run.
Hello, Mum.
He hits
Hello,
the
Dad.
wickets.
Oh, hello, Donnie.
Donnie.
That was a very close affair. Just making it
Just saw the elusive Miss Horton.
Oh,
Dropping Tim off.
quick, risky, single.
What's she like?
I didn't get much of a look at her, really. Tim seems pretty wrapped into that. All you hear from him these days is Mary this, Mary that. Drive up the wall. Do you know she's teaching him to read?
yeah.
Bought him a book. Should have been a school teacher.
The Wind in the Willows. Told us about it when he came home. Do you want a cup of tea?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind.
What?
2 runs there with Shavit Beard at the fieldsman. By Bryce the bowler, and in the commentary box now Tony Cozier and David Colleen.
Sounds as though you're a bit jealous of Miss Horton.
Jealous? Me?
Well, the way you're talking, you'd think she was stealing your little brother away from you or something.
Well, who is she anyway? We've never met her.
Sounds nice enough on the phone.
What does she see in Tim, anyhow?
What do you mean, what does she see in him?
You know.
She's good to him, that's all I know.
Here.
Oh, thanks, Mum.
Anyway, who are you out with tonight?
Oh, the chairman of the board. He's 92, but really sexy.
Very funny. What I want to know is, what do all these blokes see in you?
Things you never do.
None of that talk in this house, thanks very much. Smart ass. Come on. Who's this bloke you've been knocking about with lately?
Which one?
You know the one. The tall one he called for you tonight. At least he didn't toot outside. He came to the front door.
Ah, him. Mick. Mick Harrington. Well, as a matter of fact, we're engaged to be married.
Engaged?
God, that's right.
Oh, Donnie.
When did this happen?
Oh, Donnie, I'm so happy for you.
Jesus Christ, he's the one whose family's got nothing else but money. I don't know how we're going to pay for the wedding.
Oh, come on, that's what I saved my money for.
You did?
Yeah, I'm going to have a beaut wedding. Lots of bridesmaids, the works.
Oh, we don't want you to be ashamed of us.
No way. You brought me up in the best and nicest and happiest of homes. That's why I love you both so much. And Mick's okay. He's a bit of a snob, but I'll soon knock that out of him. Good night, Mum.
Oh, good night, Donnie.
Night, Donnie. Well, what do you think about that?
I think it's marvelous.
Well, I'll turn the television off.
Oh, who'd have believed it? I never thought it would happen.
She was always too much for me.
Oh, Mick Harrington.
Mrs. Harrington.
How Donnie.
It came as a bit of a shock to me, I can tell you. I'll give you a hand.
Oh, no. Don't you strain yourself. You get off to bed.
I hope Dawney isn't making a mistake.
Oh, she'll be all right.
This Mick, what's his name?
Harrington.
Seems a bit of a poof to me.
Oh, Ron, you don't even know him.
I saw him when he came to the door. Bet you never see him drinking down at the pub with me and Tim. Oh, Jesus. I forgot all about Tim. He's always doted on Dawney. He's the one that's going to miss her around the place.
You're very quiet today.
Where do you want these planted?
What do you say we put the marigolds right over there?
Whatever you say.
Well, what do you think?
I don't know. Whatever you say.
Tim? Is anything the matter?
No.
You've been so quiet today. Anything I've done?
No.
You been doing any reading lately? Would you read for me now?
All right. It was a warm day, and out of the hills ran ripply creeks. The water ran on the rocks in pools where fish leaped and play, and a little boy sitting on the rock by the road with his chin in his hand.
What is it? What's the matter? Oh. What's making you so unhappy?
She's going away.
Who's going away?
Tony. She's getting married. I don't want her to get married and go away and live somewhere else.
But that's part of getting married. That doesn't mean that she's not going to love you as much as she always has.
You won't ever go away and leave me, will you?
Not unless I die or something.
What's die, Mary? No one will ever tell me. Not Mom or Dad or even Dorney. What's die? What's dead? Do they mean the same thing?
In a way. You see, every moment of the day and night, your heart is beating in there, inside your chest. Like it is now. You can almost feel it, can't you? Well, while that does that, you're alive. Now, you've seen things grow old and wear out, things that you've used. Well, people wear out. And their hearts stop. Like a clock that you can't wind up anymore. It happens to everybody. It just happens one day. And then you're dead. There's nothing to be afraid of. It can't hurt you.
Is it going to happen to us?
Yes.
I don't want you to die before I do.
Tim, dying is like saying goodbye and going away. And it happens to every single one of us.
Dawney's going away.
But that's different. She's getting married, and you'll be able to see her. Don't be unhappy about it, please. Promise.
I promise.
Good.
Mary. What? Just now when you hugged me, well, when I was a little kid, when I cried, Mum used to hug me. But then when I got bigger, she didn't hug me again. But you did.
Well, it doesn't matter how big we are, does it?
I like you. I like you the same as I like my mum and dad. I don't like Dawney as much as I like you.
Oh, now, Tim.
No, I like you better than I like Dawney.
I like you too, Tim, very much.
As much as you like your own mum and dad?
I don't have a mum and dad. They died a long time ago.
Flash-looking place, isn't it?
We're only going to have a drink with the Harringtons. We're not going to buy the place.
Here we are.
There you are.
Emily, Ron, I'd like you to meet my mother and my father, Dick and Vivian.
How do you do?
How do you do?
How are you?
How do you do?
This, of course, is Dawney.
Oh, yes.
Well, let's drink a toast to the bride and groom, eh?
Yes.
Long life and happy days.
Long life and happy days.
Cheers.
Mick and Dawney.
Thanks. To us.
Oh, shall we sit down?
Yes.
Naturally, Dawn will be married in white, with at least one attendant.
One? Oh, she's going to have 4.
Oh.
And the men in morning suits, Mr. Melville?
Ron.
What do you think, Ron?
Well, whatever you say.
I'll give you a full list of all those the groom will want invited, Mrs. Melville.
Oh, call me Em. Emily.
Oh, yes, well, Emily.
Sure. Whatever you think.
I believe that Dawn has a brother.
Yeah.
That's Tim. But he won't be coming to the wedding.
Dad, I want Tim to see me get married.
But Dawney, you know, Tim don't like crowds.
Dawney, your dad's right. You know what Tim is with a lot of people. He gets overexcited.
I didn't realize that Tim was only a youngster.
Oh, he's not. He's only a year younger than me, but he's simple.
Simple?
Yeah, well, you see, Tim's not the full quid.
Well, you know that, Mick.
Yeah, well, I didn't really give it much thought.
Well, we've never tried to hide it, have we?
Well, no.
Anyway, Tim's my brother and I love him. And he's coming to my wedding and that's that.
More champagne?
309-4208.
Hello, Miss Horton. It's me, Ron Melville.
Oh, how are you, Mr. Melville?
I'm fine, thanks. Sorry to be ringing you at home, but Em and I need your advice on something.
Yes.
Our daughter, Dawny, is getting married.
Oh, yes, I know. Congratulations.
Yes, well, thank you. It's about the wedding. I'm giving her a big one. 4 bridesmaids lot, you know? And, well, Em and I would like Tim at the wedding. But then there's the reception afterwards, you see. Oh. All those people. And Em and I, well, we don't think he should go. We don't think he could handle it.
Listen, why don't you let him go to the church, and then I'll pick him up outside right afterwards, and he can go to my beach place and stay for the weekend.
Well, thanks, Miss Horton. Thanks very much. Good night. Goodbye.
They kneel before thee now, with a love pure and whole, to ask thy blessing on their life together. May the light of thy wisdom be about them, and thy love be their strength and stay, and the Spirit of Christ be their spirit. Amen.
Amen.
Now may God make all grace to abound in you, that ye may abound unto every good work, and that through the proving of your faith men may glorify God. Amen.
Amen.
Dawny looks like a fairy princess, doesn't she?
You be sure and wait outside for Miss Horton like I told you, right?
See you back home tomorrow night, son.
Righto, Dad.
Well, how was the wedding? Were you happy for Donnie?
Yeah. Mum cried a bit. So did Dad. I didn't, though. I don't see why you should cry if you're happy.
Someday I hope you're so happy that you'll cry. How's it going? It's good.
Night, Mary.
Night, Tim. Thanks, sir.
You got a copy of this telex?
Yes.
Problem out there's far from solved. I haven't seen you today. Did you have a good weekend?
Went down to the beach.
With you and Tim?
Yes.
Yeah, becoming quite a twosome.
Yes.
They need a decision right away.
I went up the last time.
I think both of us are going to have to go this time. When? Tomorrow morning. I'll pick you up in a cab. Plane leaves at 7.
Hi, Mum.
Oh, some postcards for you. From Miss Horton. What'd she say? Be back Saturday. You miss her, don't you?
I got it, Mum.
Oh, thanks, love.
Have to make a phone call.
I'll get the bags.
Tim, I'm back.
Phenylketonuria and hepatolenticular degeneration were just so many words to me. I was a primary school teacher. I decided to go to England on a sabbatical about 8 years ago, and while there, quite accidentally, somehow, I got drafted into a school for mentally retarded youngsters. It fascinated me from the very beginning. When I returned, I decided that that was the work I wanted to do. So I went back to school myself to learn how to teach the children. The youngsters have taught many things, of course, more than just how to read and write. What's happening out there is a part of the work of the creative leisure movement. They've been rehearsing a play for a week now. A very special kind of play. They've written it themselves, they've directed it, they're playing all the parts. They've made everything for it, all the costumes and the bits and pieces. But the main thing is that it's their play. They're the ones who've made it happen. You say you taught Tim to read?
Yes, a little.
And he was pleased about that?
Oh, yes. He felt that he had achieved something very important. He's aware of his limits. It's incredible. But you see, I'm not sure of what his limits are. I want so to know what he's really thinking, what he's feeling, how he dreams.
The children will be going back into school now. Would you like to see the rest of the school?
Oh, I'd like very much to.
What does Tim do for a living?
He's a laborer, a builder's laborer.
What are his mother and father like?
I've never actually met them. I've only spoken to them on the phone. I'm sure they're not well educated. They love him a lot. They didn't know what to do with him when he was a child. When he couldn't manage at school, they sent him off to work.
I'd really like to meet Tim someday.
I think he'd like to meet you.
What's he like? Any speech abnormality? Any physical deformity?
No, he's quite handsome, actually.
What are we mummies? Tim, we're home, love. Tim? Must be able to lie down.
Mum? Dad? In here, Dad? Dad?
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus Christ. She's as cold as ice. Get a card and get a blanket or something. Hello, Dr. Perkins, it's Ron Melville here. Doc, it's him. I think it's her heart. But she's just lying here. All right. We'll wait for the ambulance. Him, it's me, love. Ron, can you hear me? Him, it's Ron, can you hear me?
Oh, Ron. I'm so pleased to see you. The pain was terrible. Where's Tim?
He's here, love.
I'm here, Mum.
Don't worry. The ambulance is coming to take you to the hospital. How do you feel?
Like something the cat dragged in. Oh, Ron. I wet myself. The chair's sopping.
Back of the furniture. Oh, Em, don't let anything happen to you, love. Hold on till we get you to the hospital. I'm here, love. We're at the hospital. Soon have you fixed up.
care of Tim. Do the best thing for Tim. Dad. Dad.
Don't cry, don't cry.
Is she all right?
We got her here okay. She's gonna be all right.
Come on, darling. Sit down. Take it easy. Okay. Sorry, Mom.
Why did I go to the pub? I could have come straight home. I could have come straight home for once.
Don't blame yourself, Dad.
But I do.
Tim, don't worry about Mum. She's going to be all right.
But what if Mum dies, Donnie? Mary told me about dying. What if Mum dies?
Talk to you a moment, Ron. She's gone, mate. We did all we could.
God. How am I going to tell Donnie and Tim?
Do you want me to?
Could I see her? She's gone. Better take Donnie home, Nick.
Yeah.
Come on, son. We'll go for a walk, huh? Well, she's gone, Tim. We've got to learn to get along without her. But it's going to be awful hard.
She's really and truly dead?
Yes, son. Really and truly.
Mary told me about dying. I know what dead is. It's just like saying goodbye and going away, isn't it?
That's about the size of it, son. Except we never got to say goodbye.
Mary Horton.
Miss Horton, it's Ron Melville here. Sorry for ringing you in your office. But my wife Em died last night. Well, the early hours of this morning, really. It was very sudden.
I'm so sorry.
Thank you. Miss Horton, I know you're real fond of Tim. Well, I was wondering. Em's being buried tomorrow. But I don't think he ought to be there.
I'll come over as soon as I can. I'll take him down to the beach.
Thanks, Miss Horton. I appreciate that. Bye.
Goodbye.
I'll get it. Yes.
I'm Mary Horton. Could you please tell Mr. Melville that I'm here?
Oh, yeah, sure. Someone for you, Ron?
Oh, Miss Horton?
Yes. How's Tim?
Oh, he's taking it all right, I suppose. Sorry I rang you at your office, but I didn't know what else to do.
I'll take him down to the beach. Perhaps on Sunday you could come down and stay for a while.
I just might take you up on that. Come on inside. This is Miss Horton, Tim's friend.
Hello, Mary.
Hello, Tim. We're going down to my beach place. Hello, darling.
What the hell are you doing here?
I've come for Tim.
I can see that. I wouldn't be surprised if you've been having it off with him, too.
For Christ's sake, Doreen.
Dad, will you shut up? It's between me and her. Why couldn't you find yourself a man instead of my brother?
What in God's name has got into you?
You keep out of it, Dad. Like him doing your garden, you've been doing his.
must have realized what people were thinking. I mean, a middle-aged woman with a young man, it's just...
You bloody creep. You miserable poofter bastard. I ought to knock your teeth in.
Hang on, Ron.
You just watch it, Nick. You take it easy, Dad. You don't let him get you go. I don't know what's going on here. Can I go and pack my bag now?
You do that, son. Hey. You're a beaut boy.
You're all right, too, Dad.
You're very, very wrong, my dear.
I'll show you out. Don't you take no notice of them, Miss Horton. The only one who matters now is Tim. The last thing Em said was, do the best thing for Tim, and I've got to do that because she ain't here anymore. Em and me had some bloody good years together, and I'm going to remember every one of them. Maybe Dawny and Mick wouldn't understand, but Mum would be real disappointed if I didn't raise a glass to her every night at the pub. You know what I mean? Thanks.
I'm ready.
Yes, Tim. Well, off you go.
Bye, Dad.
Bye.
What's the matter with you, Mary? Are you laughing or crying?
I don't know.
Eternal God, in whose comforting and keeping there is shelter from the storm, and in whose mercy and pity there is shadow from the heat of life, hear now our prayer, we pray thee, for those who are mourning their dead. Send thy pity to lighten their darkness, and the sense of thy presence and sympathy to fill their loneliness. Touch their wounds with thy hands of healing, and help them to be still. Amen.
Oh, hello, Mary.
Good morning.
Good morning. You're on the go early.
Oh, I'm a working lady. I have to get back to town. Tim knows where everything is.
We'll be fine.
Good morning.
Where are you going, Mary?
The office?
When will you be back? Tonight?
No. The weekend. I'll see you both Friday.
Bye.
Take good care of your dad.
Oh, I will.
I'll call you tonight.
Promise?
Thank God it's the end of this week.
Would you like another drink?
I wouldn't mind. You didn't really tell me what happened after you picked Tim up last week.
Oh, nothing really.
Oh, come on. Something went on.
No, really.
All right. But you haven't been your usual self all week.
Sorry about that.
Thank you. We've known each other... Well, it's a pretty long time, isn't it?
Do you realize it's been almost 20 years since I came from America?
And I've never tried to tell you how to run your life.
No, you haven't.
Do you know what you're about now?
Haven't I always?
That's not what I'm asking you.
I know. It's late, Tom.
Good luck. It'll work out.
Thanks for the drink and the advice.
Oh, Mary, I'm glad to see you.
I thought you'd be in bed by now.
Oh, I wouldn't go until you got here.
He's been waiting up for you.
I'll go to bed now. Will you come and say good night?
Of course I will. In a minute.
Tea's just made.
How's it been?
Good and bad. He cried a lot for his mum.
I'll go say good night.
Oh, Mary. I wish you'd been here all this week.
So do I.
It's hard to remember that Mum isn't here anymore. It was awful not having you here to talk to. I'm glad you're back.
So am I.
Night, Mary.
Good night.
It ain't the same without the old girl. If anything should happen to me, will you look after Tim?
Of course I will.
He's enough to break a man's heart. I don't know what's happening with him and me. I don't seem to be able to talk to him anymore. I don't want to interrupt your reading,
It's all right.
but I thought you might look at this. It's all the stuff I was telling you about. The will, bank books, insurance policies. All the things Em and me put a few bob into over the years to make Tim secure. I thought you might look after them for me. You see, Mary, I'm dying. We'll put it this way. I don't want to live. I just can't make myself want to live anymore. I'm running down like a clockwork monkey. Running down, and there's nothing I can do about it. And I'm glad. I'm glad. If I'd been a young man, I mightn't have felt it going as bad as this. But age makes the difference. She's left a great big hole I can't fill with anything. Not even Tim. All I want now is to lie with her under the ground.
That's right. Hug him! Hug him! You're always doing that.
What the hell's wrong with him?
Let me talk to him.
Tim! Tim! Tim!
What have I done?
Nothing. Go away. Don't touch me. Don't.
Please tell me, what have I done, Tim? You must tell me.
Nothing.
Tell me what's the matter. Please.
I can't.
You can. You've always been able to tell me everything.
I can't. I don't know. I only know you don't like me anymore, that's all. You like Dad better than you like me now. Ever since you met him, you haven't liked me, and I knew it'd happen. I knew it.
Oh, Tim. How could I ever stop liking you?
You did when you met Dad.
Oh, that's not true, Tim. Oh, please. Believe me, that's not true. I like your dad, but I could never like him as much as I like you.
You don't like me anymore. It's him you like now. I've seen you hugging him all the time. And I want you to hug me, but you don't. But you do it to him.
Tim, I know that you miss your mom a lot. But it's not in the same way that your dad does. You know, you're young. And he's old.
I know how Dad feels. He wants to die so he can lie next to Mum. He just wants to be with her.
He
misses her terribly. He misses her like I'd miss you if you died.
Mary.
Dear God.
What's wrong?
Let's go back.
John, help me, please. I don't know what to do. I feel so guilty. When we're together, I see him looking at me with such confusion. He trusts me, and I'm hurting him. And I promised his father...
Have you come up with a solution?
Only not seeing him again. And I can't do that.
There is another way, you know.
What?
Why don't you marry him?
It's crazy.
Is it? Is it really?
John, that really is crazy.
Why not marry him?
It's so frightening.
For some reason, out of all the people he's known, Tim has fixed his affection on you, and with you it will stay.
Stopped thinking of myself as being married for so long.
Mary, what do you really want? Do you want Tim to live the rest of his life on his own while you sit there in your house wishing you had the guts to do something about him? You can't walk away from him now, Mary. You know that. Tim loves you. With every part of his being, he loves you.
Will you come to my wedding?
I'll even dance at yours.
I may speak in tongues of men or of angels, but if I am without love, I am a sounding gong or a clanging cymbal. I may have faith strong enough to move mountains, but if I have no love, I am nothing. Love is patient. Love is kind and envies no one. Love is never boastful, nor conceited, nor rude, never selfish, not quick to take offense. Love keeps no score of wrongs, but delights in the truth. There is nothing love cannot face. There is no limit to its faith, its hope, and its endurance. Love will never come to an end. In a word, there are three things that last forever: faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of them is love. Do you, Tim Melville, take Mary Horton as your lawful wedded wife?
I do.
Do you, Mary Horton, take Tim Melville as your lawful wedded husband?
I do.
I now pronounce you man and wife.
Is it?
You told me that one day I'd be so happy that I'd cry.
I love you so much. Hello.
Hello. This is Fred Coleman speaking. Is Mr. Melville there? Is Tim there?
This is Mrs. Melville.
Well, I'm sorry to disturb you, Mrs. Melville, bringing you like this, but my wife and I are neighbours of Ron Melville. We hadn't seen him about his place for the past few days, so this morning I went across and knocked at his door. Could you come up right away and make the necessary arrangements?
Yes. We'll be there. We'll be there.
O Lord, support us all the day long of this troublous life, until the shadows lengthen and the evening comes, and the fever of life is over, and our work is done. Then in thy great mercy grant us a safe lodging and a holy rest and peace at the last. Amen.
Amen.
Lord bless us and keep us. The Lord make his face to shine upon us and be gracious unto us. The Lord lift up the light of his countenance upon us and give us peace. Amen.
Amen.
My condolences in your loss.
Darling, I'm so sorry. Don't talk to me. You've got what you wanted. You've got Tim.
Tim, my condolences to you.
Donnie, you don't. Donnie, you don't.
I never want to see that woman again.
Don't say that, Donnie.
Look, I feel sorry for you. I really do, Tim. But
It's different.
what's different?
Me. I'm different. I'm married. Mary's my wife, just like your mixed wife.
All I know is Mum and Dad's in their graves and you're with her.
I just want things to be the way they used to. I want you to love Mary. I love you, Donnie. Please. Please. Everything's going to be all right.
Yeah. Of course it is.
Come on, love. See you later, Tim. Mary.